Hi, Wayne Perreault here from Baseball Canada with Andre. Today we're talking about physical literacy. Actually, everybody's talking about physical literacy in sport right now. So Andre, can you give us an overview of physical literacy?
So let's compare with letters of the alphabet. So when you go to school, you learn the ABCs first, and then you do some words, and then you put them into sentences. And if you end up being good at it, then you could write books later on in your life. Same thing with numbers, numeracy. So you first learn your 1, 2, 3, and then you put them together and put some numbers, and then you could do some equations. And then if you became good at it, then you can teach it later on, and you can learn to be an engineer or whatever it is, and earn a living of doing this. Same thing in music. You do your do, re, mi, and then you put that into sequences, and then again, if you become good at it, then you can become a famous singer, and then you have all that is needed in order to become good at in music.
So this is a great explanation on the literacy part. But what about the physical part?
So that's often forgotten. So this is accepted in life in general, but the physical part, we still have to sell it to people. But it's so important. So if you look at the physical part of it, compared to this, it's the same thing. First, you got to do the fundamental movement skills. We talk about striking something, hitting something, throwing, the basic stuff. And then you put them into sequences. So I can, maybe in baseball, I can receive a ball and throw it after. So I can do it together. And then after you become good at something, then you can decide which sports makes the most sense for you as an athlete. And maybe if you're getting good at it, you can become a professional athlete.
So great explanation of physical literacy, but how do we integrate this into our coaching?
Okay, so when we talk about those fundamental movement skills at the beginning, so for you as coaches, it's so important to integrate those movements into your warm-ups, for an example, or into your pre-games, so you give your kids the best possible tools in order to succeed in life, and also you become more confident, you become more competent, and then it's going to translate into your sport as well. In our case, it's baseball. And one thing to remember also is once our baseball season is over, when it's finished, so as you as a coach, you should be the one selling physical literacy to your parents, saying, okay guys, it's important to do other things, because as you know, Wayne, most of our famous athletes that we know, Canadian athletes, all multi-sports athletes. So if they've done hockey, they've done skiing, they played tennis, they played all kinds of different sports, but at some point they decided that baseball was their sport. So that's the key message for all people at home, is try different things and make decisions later on.
Great comments on physical literacy. Remember, coaches, integrate physical literacy concepts in your warm-ups, in your training, and you'll build better athletes.
Exactly.
Thanks. Good luck this season.